Welcome to tonight's meeting of the Zoning Board of Adjustment of the Township of Union, which is being held pursuant to the Open Public Meeting Law, C-231, Laws of New Jersey, dated 1975. Notice of this meeting was advertised in the local source, the newspaper of record, and notice has been posted on the bulletin board in the municipal building adjacent to the municipal clerk's office. Roll call.
Mr. Wiley.
Here.
Ms. Martins.
Here.
Mr. Bentavegana. Here. Ms. Scott.
Here.
Mr. McNeil.
Here.
Ms. Little.
Here.
Mr. Graves.
Here.
Ms. Ricketts is absent. Mr. Champion.
Here. There being a quorum present, this meeting is now declared open. At this time, I'll entertain a motion for the approval of the minutes from our January 21st meeting. May I have a motion and a second?
Mr. Chairman, I move that the meeting minutes of January 22nd, 2026 be approved as written and dispense with their reading.
Can I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved. Are there any communications?
There are no communications, Mr. Chairman.
Hearing none, we'll continue with the meeting. Our first order of business this evening will be the adoption of a resolution for calendar number 3469, USA Concession Enterprises, LLC. Location is 1160 Springfield Road, Block 3401, Lot 8. Applicant wished to add a wholesale retail to an existing warehouse distribution center. You've all had a chance to read the resolution. At this time, are there any board members that would like to comment, make changes or modifications to this resolution as it has been written? Hearing none, may I have a motion and a second to adopt the resolution?
Mr. Chairman, I move that this board adopt the resolution as written and accurately memorializing the previous findings of this board.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Wiley.
Yes.
Mr. Bentavegana. Yes. Ms. Scott.
Yes.
Mr. McNeil.
Yes.
Mr. Champion.
Yes. Our next order of business will be a continued hearing. It's calendar number 3466, 310 Carnegie Place, JL LLC. Location is 310 Carnegie Place, Block 5811, Lot 10. Applicant wishes to construct a two-family dwelling. Counselor?
Good evening, Chairman and members of the board. Natasha Montalvo with Hill Offices of Driver Von Wergath. We are here today continuing our hearing from October 15th of last year. We presented an application to construct a two-family residential building. However, our application back in October, the height of the proposed dwelling was 32 feet, which is not permitted in the zone, and it's also a D6 height variance. Since then, we've received your guys' feedback. We have revised the application and the plans to lower the roof to 26.8 feet, which the permitted height in the zone is 27 feet. We now meet the height requirement. We no longer need a D6 height variance, and with that change, we do need a new variance for the roof pitch, because now to meet the 27-foot roof, 27-foot height requirement, in order to meet that, we kind of had to do a small flat roof with a little tiny pitch. Our architect will get to that, but we do not meet the required pitch requirement. So we're going to be seeking a variance for that. Other than that, we are still seeking to construct a two-family house. Again, the existing nonconformities for the property is the minimum lot size, which is 5,000 feet is required for the zone, and the existing and proposed lot size is 3,931 square feet. Also, the minimum lot depth required for the zone is 100 feet, and what's existing and proposed is 70.2. And we are continuing our variance. We're seeking still the variance for the net maximum number of stories, where 2 is permitted in the zone, and due to how the building height is calculated and stories is calculated, we are technically at 3 stories. These are all bulk C variances. Again, the changes we made is we eliminated the D6 height variance and brought the building height down to 26.8 feet, which is within the 27-foot height requirement. That is a summary of what has changed. If there are no further preliminary questions, I can call up our architect to go over the height changes.
Just for the record, I marked the revisions. A6 is the revised site plan from the engineer, which was dated through December 4th of 2025. It's 2 sheets, and A7 is the architectural updates, also dated through December 4th, 2025. That consists of 5 sheets. So with A6 and A7, we did A1 through A5 at the original hearing date.
Thank you.
Can the witness swear or affirm that the testimony you're going to give this evening is the truth and the whole truth?
Yes,
And for the record, just state and spell your name with your affiliation.
sure. First name is Paulo, P-A-U-L-O. Last name Dantas, D-A-N-T-A-S. And I am the owner of Dantas Architecture.
And you were qualified and testified at the first hearing that we had in October, correct?
That's correct.
Any changes in your credentials from the time that you testified at that time for your
No.
expertise? Okay,
No.
so noted for the record. Thank you.
Thank you.
Can you take us through the changes on the height?
Sure. Just briefly, all the floor plans and also the layout of not only the ground floor, first floor where the kitchen and living area is, along with the second floor with all the bedrooms and the bathrooms has not been altered. The majority of the alteration in order to reduce has been in a couple components. One of the, many you could see visually, the other ones is just more structural components. What we did is we took the roof line and we kind of sloped it to the side. They gave us the last slope. So we sloped it. The right unit will slope to the right, the left unit will slope to the left. We'll have a gutter system, and this roof pitch will be a low pitch roof. It will be about a half an inch to an inch on 12. That's what we call anything from a rubber membrane to a metal roofing could be associated with that pitch. Along with that, also the elevations has altered a little bit. I think we took the building and we accommodated with the topography of the terrain, so we let it go a little bit how it slopes towards the right. On the front elevation, you can actually see it a little bit. So we stepped it, but it goes with the terrain. Along with that, what we decided to do is we had to do a couple structural calculations, go back, and we started determining actual calculations that would hold up not only the roof, snow, rain, and all these other elements, and we started reducing these 12, 13 inches into more accommodation like 9 inches. So as we kept reducing per floor, per roof, we gained about 6 or 7 inches. Also took a block from the garage, coordinated a couple garage with the garage consultants for clearance. So we accommodated not only the garage height, garage door height, but also all the structural components in order to make sure that we reach the 27-foot height that is required.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
I have no further questions.
Are there any board members that would like to question Mr. Dante's testimony?
Can you just clarify the pitch variance that was, because it's not referenced in Colliers?
Sure. So the requirement is a 5-on-12 pitch, and we're looking for a half to an inch pitch.
What's the standard you're looking for?
Half to an inch, we're requiring, yes.
I know Colliers does ask for a pre-construction meeting. That's part of their review. I think you
Yeah.
committed to that last time. That remains, because even the stories in two-family, there's certain safety criteria that apply, so it is what it is. I'll just note for the record that those will be addressed at the pre-construction meeting, both with the architect and the township's
Correct.
professionals.
And while we're on the Collier's letter real quick, on the updated letter dated January 29th, 2026, on the second page, 2.3 and 2.4, about the gas line and sanitary sewer, yes, they will be separate for each unit.
Mr. Dantes, it's Anthony. I have a quick question regarding 3 stories. Sprinkler system needed in this?
It will not be required. What we'll probably do is use a construction type 5A where we have our primary and secondary structure rated. And then I'll work with the client with the duct systems and all that, how to be properly, have the proper diffusers and whatnot.
Okay.
Any other board members that would like to question Mr. Dantes? Hearing none, are there any members of the public that would like to question the testimony the witness has provided? Hearing none, Counselor, your next witness?
I believe that is it. I do have my engineer here available to address any engineering comments. The main issue was the height. On the engineering site plan, it was revised to reflect the new height and some minor grading changes. But there's nothing majorly changed on the site plan.
Why don't we just swear him in just to authenticate his, he did submit updated plans. I just want to get into the record, the parking sufficiency and the layout, that nothing has changed. Can I just ask the witness to swear or affirm that the testimony you provide this evening is the truth and the whole truth?
Yes.
And for the record, state and spell your name with your affiliation.
Kevin Furao, F-U-R-A-O. And I work for Manterra Design, who prepared the plans.
F-U-R-A-O?
Yeah, F-U-R-A-O.
And you didn't testify at the first hearing, but you're familiar with the plans?
Correct.
Okay.
I do have a PE in New Jersey, and
Yeah, would you say your credentials?
sure. I have a bachelor's degree in civil engineering. I have over 12 years of experience in civil engineering, and I have a current and professional engineering license in the state of New Jersey.
The board will accept his credentials.
Thank you.
As Natasha stated, the site plan, besides the building height calculation and some minor grading changes, that really the only thing that changed on the site plan. Everything else stayed the same, and the engineering comment letter will pretty much adhere to.
Yeah, no problems. No problems complying with the Collier's letter. And we meet the parking requirement as well.
Yeah, there's a garage space and a driveway space. It's pretty sufficient for both.
Okay. I have no further questions.
Any board members with questions?
I have a question.
Ms. Little?
I have a question with regard to the parking. I understand that there is going to be a garage and a driveway.
Yeah, there's a driveway leading to the garage, and it should be long enough to fit a car if need
It
be.
should be, but can,
Yeah, it's 20 feet long, so it's more than enough room for a car.
And the
Usually,
width is-
18 feet is usually the required minimum.
for the length and the
Correct.
width? I mean, because you said you took some square footage away from the garage?
Oh, from the height of the
Just
garage.
from the height?
Yes.
Just from the height, yeah, the footprint stays the same.
Okay, and you do, the street is very congested. I'm not sure if the owner is going to live in the building or not, but probably not. You wouldn't know. But parking is limited on that street, so we would encourage the owner to ask whomever purchases or buys this land to have their tenants park in the driveway because there is not enough space on that street.
Would you step forward?
So it's a one lane.
Would you state your name?
Let's wait till the engineer's done before we
Okay.
put the owner on.
Okay.
The engineer doesn't have anything to elaborate on. You want to defer to the owner on response to that
Yeah, I
question?
guess if you guys have any more.
Anyone else have any other questions of the engineer?
No, right? Okay.
Okay, I'll call the applicant. Alan, go ahead, swear
Can
in.
I ask the applicant, is the owner, to swear or affirm that the testimony you provide this evening is the truth and the whole truth?
Yes.
And for the record, just state and spell your name.
Alan Rutan, A-L-A-N, R-U-T-A-N.
R-U-T-A-N.
T-A-N.
And you're the owner
Yes,
and representative of the applicant?
yes.
You didn't testify at the first hearing
No.
in October? Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
You can go ahead and answer her
So,
question.
the street is a very narrow street, I'm aware of it, and it's a one-way street. And I think my project, it will help the neighborhood we're gonna take at least 4 cars out of the street. Right now, everybody pretty much parks on the street. The structures there, they really don't have garages or driveways. And, you know, to answer your question, we're gonna at least take 4 cars off the street. And I think it will contribute to the traffic. It will help the traffic on the street.
That's the 4 cars that are additional cars that are coming with the new construction.
That is correct.
Not what's
That is
currently there.
correct. Yes, that is correct. I mean, right now is an empty lot. People are dumping trash on the lot. It's an eyesore. It's a liability as a property owner to me, and I believe it's a liability to the town as well. You're not collecting any taxes on it, and it's sitting there, and it's just being used as an eyesore to the neighborhood. And I think we will add value to the neighborhood. And this is not my first rodeo. I've done similar projects, and I care with the product, and I think it will be a good addition to the neighborhood.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Was there a structure there? There was,
No, it was always been vacant.
it's always been vacant? Okay, 'cause I had
It was
a garage.
a empty garage.
a garage. I knew there was some
Yeah.
kind
Yeah,
of
and that-
dilapidated, because I
Yes.
noted it.
It-
It wasn't a residence, though.
No.
Okay.
Yes, it was a garage.
And just to understand the question, and I'll note for the record, I'm just a board attorney, I don't vote. Just the encouragement from whoever your tenancy will be, whether, you know, you're gonna rent, or you're gonna have ownership, or you're gonna be there, or just the emphasis to have the habitants use the driveway and available on-site parking, because one of the recurring themes that you hear from the neighbors and dealing with the tight street and the area and limited parking is people are parking in the street when they can, even though they have spaces. Now, we can't make you do that, but as long as we can note on the record the hope that there's going to be a cooperative effort
Absolutely.
from you
Absolutely.
as the owner.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Any other board members would like to question the witness?
I just have a question. And, I mean, it's just, do you plan on selling the property, or do you?
No.
So you're gonna keep the property?
Keep it as a rental property.
Because it's a 2-family.
That's
right,
correct.
and you have 4 spaces,
That's correct.
because normally households have at least 2 cars.
Yes.
Okay. And
Yes.
so that was the reason for the 4 spaces?
Yes.
Okay.
Any other board questions? Any questions from the public? Hearing none. Counselor, would you like to sum up?
Yes, please. Thank you, Alan.
Thank you.
As you heard, we were back here in October with a plan that was exceeding the height requirement and required a D6 height variance. We came today meeting the height requirement, slightly under at 26.8 feet. We hope that this application gets approved, as we worked our best to meet that 27 height requirement, which was a major issue. Again, we're here for construction of a 2-family home, and with the variances stated and the testimony provided, we hope that this board approves this application. Thank you.
At this time, I believe we can conference this. Tonight, Mr. Bentavegna, would you like to begin?
Yes, Mr. Chairman. Like counsel said before, this case was heard before. After hearing the revised testimony tonight, I believe the height requirement complies with the ordinance, and I'll be voting yes tonight.
Ms. Little, I know you can't vote, but would you like to make any further comments?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
Mr. Graves?
I'll be voting yes. I think it'd be a benefit to the community. It was a vacant lot. It seems to have been, or actually was a garage. Okay, so I'll be voting yes.
Ms. Martins?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I will be voting yes as well. I think this is a beautiful design. It's a great addition to the site, and, you know, complying with the height requirement as well, so I'll be voting yes.
Mr. Wiley?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I'm going to vote yes for this project. I think it's
a good project. It's getting rid of an eyesore for sure. I'm familiar with that street as far as with the parking. I think it will be good that he has the driveway and the garage, so I can't see it being a problem anymore with the parking situation. So I'm voting yes.
Mr. Ricardo, you're not eligible to vote. So, Ms. Scott?
Good evening. Yes, I will be also voting yes, coming back with a revised plan, and you met the conditions that you needed to meet. It was an eyesore in the neighborhood, and you're gonna put something there, you're gonna put it back on the tax roll, you mentioned that. So you bring some value back to the property, so I will also be voting yes.
As for myself, based on the testimony and the witnesses' testimony, the variants I feel are justified. They show the property is well-suited for the proposed use. Applicant has now met both the height and the parking requirements, and the proposed building will definitely enhance the neighborhood. So I, too, will be voting yes for this application. At this time, I have a motion and a second to grant the application.
Mr. Chairman, I move that the board grant the variance as applicable to this application and that council is directed to prepare a resolution consistent with the board's decision.
Second.
Roll call?
Mr. Wiley?
Yes.
Ms. Martins?
Yes.
Mr. Bentavagina?
Yes.
Ms. Scott?
Yes.
Mr. Graves?
Yes.
Mr. Champy?
Yes.
March 4th, we'll put it on for the resolution.
Thank you. Mr. Chairman, there being no further business coming before the board, I move that we adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?